Right?
Yes.
The people that you thought were
nuts.
crazy,
Even
that doesn't happen. There's no
Ventura.
such thing as
Yes.
of deep state.
Yes.
There's no big rich families that run the world. Oh, really?
Really, there's 5 families that run this motherfucker. Let's keep it
Right.
right. One's Ford. You ever notice that GM never has a problem when the world goes down? General Motors, no. Government Motors. I think just General clarifies things. Yes. Confuses the fuck out of me.
Right.
All problems, but there's... And another thing, did you notice everyone in the White House cleanly shaved?
Right.
Barbered very well.
Right.
I'm noticing, I'm getting scareder at the moments, Rick, as I go. Let's sit down, Rick, and enjoy ourselves. But honestly, that scared me.
How about, I don't know if you noticed this in a lot of the shows where they show Trump at different...
I'm not sure if the people are even watching or noticing, but Dr. Mess has been drinking the same cup of coffee for 35 fucking minutes. Is there anything in the cup?
I'm not
This
scared.
is a bunch of bullshit.
And I'm not scared.
We've definitely moved Bo, but Rick looks absolutely perfect, mate. Perfectly, mate.
So, yeah, the president's not wearing his mask because he's trying to let you know without saying it that it's okay to go out without a mask, especially if you're healthy.
Shit, I did everything right.
Good. You washed up?
Yeah, absolutely.
Good.
In fact, matter of fact, one thing, only just in case, Ricky, just in case. Okay, back in. I'm sorry, people.
Yeah,
There's a whole shit ton, to be honest. Thank you, Rick.
So,
that's in the. Wait a minute.
You got it. You're cured.
It's not that fucking bad either, Rick. It's just got a stency taste to it. Thank you, Rick.
So, yeah, like we were talking.
Cares about me, but did you see that?
The president's not wearing a mask because you don't need to wear a mask.
Let's get over this shit.
I know you've heard so many different things, right? So the government says when this first came out, don't wear a mask. It's not really good for you. But then the Surgeon General came out and said, wear a mask. Okay, now what are we doing here? Right, what are we doing?
Then
is it about our health?
Had none. And then he found an abundance he couldn't believe. He found so many. Who the fuck made these?
Yeah. Right, and then talking about running out. So the governor of New York, Governor
Cuomo, listen to the name. Gumo.
He comes on. Oh God, we're gonna run out of respirators. People are gonna die. Your mom, your grandparents are gonna die.
Right to the mom
There's no
too. I love that shit.
I guess they didn't really need the respirators. No. Well, this is all a big game, guys, because you really have to pay attention.
Yes, it is.
You have to pay attention. This is not about our health.
No, it's about word trickery.
Word trickery.
How long can we keep these stupid motherfuckers in the house while we play with, I don't know, aliens? I have no idea.
Right. Oh, by the way, they're also putting up a lot of these 5G towers while we're sitting at home.
So
while we're sitting at home, the 5G towers are popping up.
And Rick, 5G enters the body as a frequency and can cause sicknesses. 10K might actually kill you. They got to work.
Right.
Fuck me, did we just find it out? Ricky, as we keep going on, I believe. Well, this is why we're so close with the Prez. You see, because we understand. And like I said, I love playing golf with him.
Yeah, he's a.
He is 6'4", Rick.
He is.
Not many people know he's that big until you get up on him. I'm really fucking short, so it's
Did you see? By the way, did you see? I just saw a recent a picture of Barron, how his son,
big kid. Man,
he's going to be.
Oh, let me tell you, I'd love to train him. I would love to train him. And I didn't like what they said about him, that he has like a giantism or something. His father's 6'4".
They said that?
Yes, and they said something where he wasn't like a kosher look. And another thing I did review, because you did ask me to review something. Rick will send things to me every now and then, especially when I'm abroad. And I actually was away, and I did get to my email, and I saw something that he sent me that intrigued me very highly. He said, Frank, back in the beginning, when we did the first Fake Ass News, which I'll be honest, thank you for that, gentlemen, again. People would have, what a great response. When we first did it, you said that his wife was given a great compliment. And guess what? I went back and I actually reviewed it, and I was blown away. You're 100% correct. The compliment was given, my door, here's the wording. I love wording, Ricky, because if you say the door's there, you'll run into a wall when it's right there. So there, it's all about wording, exit. If you write with a T on it, I don't know what that is.
Maybe
I
think
read
of something.
it again, Rick, and I read it again, what you wrote, and I walked through it, and I said, and it says, my daughter is as beautiful, if not more beautiful, than my wife. Ricky, I don't have my own children, but if I did, I would want to compliment my daughter. And I would want the world to understand that I think my daughter is, because she is, she's stunning. And she's very, very smart.
Very smart.
Go ahead, Ricky. What was on your mind? That's a good woman.
I was going to say, today, in the world we live in today, if you don't think this can happen, I'm just going to tell you, you're nuts.
It already did.
Because look what happened during World War II, Nazi Germany, right? They said, everyone get on the train. You know, we're going to take you and
Jump on.
keep everybody safe.
Yep.
Okay.
Where'd they go? Right?
I'm going to tell you right now, if you said to people right now, literally, there's probably hundreds of thousands in this country right now. If you said,
Yep.
hey, get on this train.
We got you.
We're gonna go clean. We're gonna go to
Another country.
No, we're gonna put you on this train and we're gonna take you to
a designation,
a place where they're gonna clean you up and there's
you go back to normality.
There's no virus there.
Yep.
You get your vaccine. Everything's gonna be fine.
They'll run.
You know how many people jump?
They'll run. Well, Schindler's List.
Exactly.
It's snowing.
What do you guys think? This is really happening.
Ricky, it's snowing.
Right.
Ricky, it was snowing, people.
Right,
And,
right.
well, Ricky, another thing that you just brought up, I said to my mother not too long ago, I call her all the time, I love her. She lives in Florida. Right near, well, she's with the guy, plays a lot of golf with his wife. Offended by the other thing you said also. But after we read through, you know what she said to me one time? She said, Bo, she goes, there's only a certain amount of things that you can get away with before you get caught. And in theory, I think we're here right now. We're catching everything of what's going on. But we got a guy in business, a businessman.
Your mom's a smart lady.
Well, listen, you pay attention to these older people. They only got old for a reason, Rick. Now, they've been through the swine, Ricky. They've been through the 911 K7. What the fuck? Give it another name, the big jerk-off disease. Rick, we were through AIDS. We went through a time, ladies and gentlemen. I was 14. He may have been about 16. We're not too far apart. Where it was a bus that drove by, Rick, because we didn't have this beautiful fucking phone that all you 25 and younger just go like this all day. Whatever
All
that
day.
says, you do.
All day.
So if that says kill your mom, we're going to get fucked. Which is coming.
No,
Anyway,
that's true.
So true. Subliminal.
Walk.
Yes.
Today
Walk
you're
this
going
way.
to walk, and you're going to walk over to the Walt Whitman Bridge,
Yes.
and then jump off.
You're no longer allowed to buy a black car. We
Okay.
issued your family red.
Okay.
And you'll just say, okay, because we gave you a Corvette. Okay? We got you wearing masks. Don't say you won't do it. You put the fuckers on.
Speaking of jumping off, right? So we're going to social distance, and we're going to lock everyone down, and we're going to flatten the curve, so there's not going to be a problem at the hospitals, right? So we did that, right? There was never a problem at the hospitals. Never a problem at the hospitals.
Right.
Oh, overcrowded. They were empty.
They were empty.
I got pictures here. Like the nurses are
Yes.
partying. It's
Yes.
a joke.
It's a joke.
So now we're still doing it. Do you know how many hundreds of that? This will never be reported.
No, because it's a
thousands and thousands of people that have committed suicide,
Yes.
that
Well,
beat their
Trump,
wives,
President
that beat
said
their
it.
kids, that are alcoholics,
Yep.
that turn into drug addicts because of this.
Right.
Because of this.
More opium going to be sold more than ever. We were just trying to pull everybody off of the opiate pill to get everybody with their pain. Well, now we just gave them something that their fucking brain's insane.
Right. That's right.
More clonazepam, more Paxil, more big pharma.
Yeah, that's right.
Business
It's
program.
not. Yeah, it's not about health again. It's about treatment,
bing,
right? It's about
bing. But
drugs.
notice one thing.
Big pharma to the rescue.
That's right. But wait a minute.
Okay.
They rescued who? Cancer. Listen, we can't cure the common cold, but we got the cure for cancer. Why don't we work on the sniffles first? Now, besides that, Ricky, what you just said brought up another thing. We lie so much to each other. I think that's what they notice the most. These kids today don't believe in fucking shit. And I mean that. They don't believe there's a God.
Right.
They don't believe in anything. They believe that man was good enough to make this. Really? That's a very powerful statement to you freak-ass bastards. But you have to remember one thing. They're watching you.
That's right.
They watch see, they don't
right.
want, they got to wait for us to die. So you got a little bit more time before they come down with the Wrath of Khan. I thought of something in Vietnam. They had people with guns going into places, and there was little kids. They say a red alert when there's children there, and they winded up killing all those kids. I wonder when America's going to send an American into an American's home and say,
That's right.
take your mother and father out,
That's
otherwise
right.
you go.
That's right.
Pretty sure that's coming soon, unless we can keep our president.
Do you see some of these people? Like I mean, I saw a kid the other day. I hope I could find it.
Find them, Ricky, because we'll pull them up.
But what I'm saying is these kids. What you just said made me think. I look at this kid. And I'm like, this is the kid that would do what you just said.
Exactly.
He's
Rick.
a wacko.
Rick.
This guy's a wacko.
And Rick, how about the kids that run in the school? Do you ever see these kids that run in the school and kill people? They're real red-eyed and all, but they have no drugs in them. You know what that reminds you of? How long you been in front of a computer?
Right.
About 12 days, and then all of a sudden you're listening to rock music. When we were little, you spun something backwards and said kill. Oh, and they get rid of that subliminal advertising. When we were young, a Coca-Cola commercial would come up with one frame and make everybody want a Coke instead of a Pepsi.
Right.
And government admits that. Now all of a sudden, what if they just do one frame to kill people and we go out and start killing everybody?
Yeah.
What a bunch of bullshit.